It's another boring B-side, another load of tat. It has no redeeming features, and we're really proud of that.
Hey guys, welcome to the B-Side podcast, where we're great, but that's beside the point. I'm your host, the ordinary host, and let's get right into the game.
I'm Andrew.
I'm RDS.
I'm Rob Likes Music.
I am MF Starboy.
And for our topic today, it's going to be songs from other countries, also known as international songs. So basically, all of the members of this podcast here have chosen 5 songs from each of their countries, and we're going to be talking about them. So who wants to introduce their first 5 songs?
Alright, let's just go in order by the way the playlist was constructed. So I'm going to introduce my songs first. These 5 songs were popular in Slovakia at some point in the last 15 years or so. The first track here is Run 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 by Celeste Buckingham. This song was pretty popular back in the summer of 2013, and I think that's a pretty enjoyable track. I have a lot of nostalgia associated with it because I was in Slovakia in 2013.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Personal.
good song.
I do find it to be a good song. It's got a good groove. Celeste is a great vocalist. She makes me. It's really interesting because it makes me want to listen to more of her stuff, which is good. But sometimes I feel like it's trying to build up to something big, but it doesn't really deliver in the end.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's exceptional or anything. I just think that it works for what it is. It's just a really solid pop song.
Okay.
It's an okay pop song. It doesn't do anything special, but it's okay.
I don't like the hand clap percussion.
No, I like it.
It doesn't really engage me.
I actually think it's pretty damn great. It's one of the best this playlist, and it's energetic, and she has a great voice.
It is a solid pop song, I'll say that.
Yep. Alright, moving on to the next item on my list is another song featuring Celeste Buckingham and... Who left?
Oh.
Alright, so moving down the list, we have a second song here, also with Celeste Buckingham on the vocals, and we also have a Slovak rapper, Mike Spirit. The song is called I Was Wrong, and this song was a minor hit on the radio also in 2013. I really like Celeste's vocals on here again, but I feel like the rapping is pretty mediocre and very much not up to par.
Yeah, the rapping is pretty bad.
Yeah, I find it to be a nice piano ballad, and Celeste is obviously a good singer. The rapping isn't really exceptional, and the English lyrics, because I didn't bother to look up the rapping, they seemed okay.
The rapping lyrics were basically being fake deep.
Oh.
It's just him philosophizing about how the relationship fell apart and what life is and other shit like that.
So it's like Jeezy, like the Slovakian Jeezy.
Slovakian.
That is
Nash.
actually really accurate. The G-Eazy comparison.
Would be,
He's too interesting to be Nash, but
Grace.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Any other comments on that song?
It's okay.
It's okay.
The chorus is good. The rest is
That's fair. Alright, my next song that I chose was one that is entirely in the Slovak language. It's by this rock band called Desmod. The song is called Pár dní, which is literally means a few days. And this song is basically about how this guy's life sucks, but he's gonna figure out a way to get through it if it only lasts a few days more. And this song was pretty popular around the 2004-2005 era, so I have childhood memories associated with this song, and I think that it's pretty good. Obviously, it's I hadn't listened to it for 10 years, but then I rediscovered it last year, and I thought that it was a pretty solid track.
In my notes I wrote down here, it just said, yeah, not a big fan of that female vocalist.
Yes, I don't like the female vocalist. I agree with that. I don't
I
know
agree
her
as
voice.
well.
Her voice
I
annoys
wrote
me.
kind of decent.
I think she's alright, but she is definitely the weak link in the song.
I think the song is too calm for her to start belting like that.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I don't know what she's doing with her voice. I don't understand.
It's like having Christina Aguilera in an Oasis song. It doesn't fit.
That's understandable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, my fourth song on the list is a smash hit from 2008 that is still, like, hugely popular in Slovakia today. It's from a Romanian act Morandi, and the song is called
Yes.
Angels, Love is the Answer. I have...
Wait, let me see something.
Yeah.
The Kid Angel in the video, I think I saw him in a lot of commercials. Anti-cancer
Oh, yeah.
commercials.
Anti-what?
Anti-cancer.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Morandi in general. It's a Romanian band, so I know a lot about them. But this song is weaker, in my opinion, than most Morandi songs. It's too cheesy. I don't know.
I said
Oh,
it
wait,
sounds,
it-
yeah, I said it sounds very cheesy. I don't
Oh.
mind that, of course. I quite like cheesy songs. But I also said in my notes that child choir in the final chorus can jump right to the 10th layer of hell.
Yes, that's pretty
Oh.
terrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess the lyrics are, like, a bit generic, but I don't know, like, I didn't know the lyrics until, like, a couple of years ago. I just think it's a pretty enjoyable song.
Yeah.
Like-
It's okay.
It's hard for me to, like, separate the nostalgia from, like, 2008 from the song, since
Yeah.
it was so prominent at that time. It just sort of, like, become interconnected.
Yeah, I get that.
Right, my final song selection was a song called Slnečná Balada. This song is, like, this sort of, like, new wavy type of song that came out in 2003.
Oh.
I have no idea when it was big. I just remember hearing it on the radio a couple of times back in 2013, and I thought it was kind of good. But it's probably my least favorite of my 5 selections.
I actually like this the most.
I
The
don't
best
know.
of the first 5.
I really like the production on this. I don't know the lyrics, but I like the production a lot, actually.
I think the worst part of it for me was the little bird. Was it like a bird chirping noise in the background?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
like
that
it.
was weird.
I didn't like that at all. Plus, it was very like clunky and awkward and slow. So
Yeah, I like the song. I just think that out of the 5 I selected, it's my least favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my least favorite too. It's mediocre, in my opinion.
My least favorite is probably Paldni, or whatever it's pronounced. The third one.
Which, oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that concludes my song selections. I believe that it was Rob who chose out the next ones.
Not really. It's kind of
Oh.
split.
Oh. Who submitted Ocean Drive?
Oh, Ocean Drive was mine.
okay, so yeah.
It was a hit this year, and
yeah.
it's really enjoyable.
It was also a huge hit in Australia last year, so like I remember this song a lot. I remember it being great.
Yeah, it has a electronic groove that's really enjoyable. Boom, 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 boom.
Despite me not really getting the lyrics that much, I still find them very. I don't know how to describe them. They're very
Catchy.
distant. They are very catchy lyrics, especially the chorus. I can remember the.
Yeah.
Yeah, on
I know.
But But yeah, I just found it to be like a really great song, and it still holds up really well today.
Yeah, I feel like it was a pretty solid track overall. I felt like the vocals were a little lackluster at parts, as was some of the lyricism, but I thought it was pretty good overall. Also, I noticed that the melody on the chorus was somewhat similar to Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah,
I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that until just now.
I didn't notice that until repeated listens.
I know my friend heard this song once, and then she tried to find it again, and I helped her, and I eventually found it. I had to Google what lyrics she thought they were in the song, and yeah, I like it.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah, they used to play this a lot last year in the radio over here. And it's one of those songs that you listen to it once or twice and you don't know the name until right now. And thanks, Rob, because this is the best song in the playlist in my opinion. It's fantastic.
It's definitely within the upper tier for me, but there are a couple of songs besides mine that I felt were better, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
Next song.
That would be Safari
Trumpets,
by J
Safari.
Balvin.
Next song, Safari.
not trumpets. It's trumpets in
No,
the
which hip
playlist.
hop that one?
That was the one featuring
Sean Paul.
It's the one by Sean Paul.
Sean
yes.
Paul.
It was pretty
Oh,
lackluster.
that
Let's just leave it
one.
at that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was pretty. It was very lackluster. Like I like had to re-listen to it just like a few minutes ago, and all I can remember was, yeah, this is very lackluster.
Has anybody noticed the monkey screams in the chorus? I don't know what that is.
No,
It's
but
like-
I'm going to have to listen to it after.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Okay.
Alright, so Safari.
Okay, Safari. That is one of mine, and this is by J Balvin, which is like it's the most popular artist in Colombia and Latin America, and I hate the guy. He's really bad, and Safari is probably his best song, and I barely like it, and it's mostly because of Pharrell Williams and the production.
Yeah.
J Balvin is pretty well known here too. He had Tranquila, that was a huge hit in Romania.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
it
it.
was.
I actually thought that like Pharrell's contributions were like the best part of the song. The rest of it was pretty generic and forgettable in my opinion.
Yeah, the
Uh,
production was good.
I like,
Pharrell was the real standout here
Yeah.
for me.
yes, no, I actually kinda like this song. I don't know. I like the vibe of the song, if anything. I don't know the lyrics, and I like to keep it that way. But I like how it sounds.
It has atmosphere.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think even that repetition of that one lyric, I don't want to pronounce it, that helps somehow, I don't know.
Okay. The next.
The
The
next
next
song
song
is
was-
controversial.
Yeah.
I'll let one of the Romanians pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try.
Sub pielea mea. Or
I thought-
translated,
Sub pielea mea,
under my
hashtag-
skin.
Oh,
Oh god.
Sub pielea mea, hashtag
Oh, boy.
eroina.
alright, I'll
Wait, is the song called Supiela Mea or hashtag Heroina?
Both.
Both.
Oh,
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure it's both.
Okay.
alright.
It's
The-
about heroin. So,
No. Oh, wait, yes.
the title
What?
is...
Okay, I'm re-listening to it now. What the heck is this music video? What?
The
What?
standard Romanian music video.
I think this band Kara's Dream so can feel my face, and they try to copy it somehow, and that was the result. I don't know.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. It is just. I don't like it at all. On it.
So for the song itself,
Plus, and I guess
like I thought that, like the production was pretty good. I like the instrumental atmosphere, but the vocals suck a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those vocals.
It's
No.
Moldovan accent.
And the lyrics are pretty bad too. They are so, I don't know. Hop heroina, hop heroina. Come on.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't
You
mean
changed
anything.
my lands.
Yes, that's one of the lyrics. You change my borders or lands or whatever.
Oh my.
It's
And
so
one
funny.
of the lyrics is "I'm not stupid." Out of nowhere, I'm not stupid.
It's a pretty bad sign when you have to
Are you
defend
sure
yourself.
about that?
It's a pretty bad sign
you
when you
sure
have to
you're not-
defend yourself against charges that haven't been made.
So,
I
yeah.
find this song really bad, but not in a particularly interesting way. Just meh.
And like I said, I guess the music video being really weird as hell doesn't really bring it up for me at all.
Carla's Dream are
Yeah.
in general pretty bad, in my opinion. But I don't.
What about Pohoy?
I used to like it until I read the lyrics. Now I hate it.
Yeah, same.
So I think
We
we've done
should go to the next song.
that.
Yep.
One of the
Wildest.
better songs.
Wildest Moments by Jesse Ware.
Oh, this is a good song.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that this was one of the best songs on this playlist. I thought I really like the production of it and the sort of melody that it and the atmosphere that it builds. I thought it was pretty enjoyable. The only thing I didn't really like about it was like the dissonant sounding vocal fragments on the intro and outro. Those are kind of irritating.
I didn't mind them, honestly.
yeah, same here. I don't mind them. It's a pretty good song, actually. I mean, I like the somewhat indie vibe. The music
Yeah.
video is pretty weird, I guess, but whatever.
Yeah, I like the way it
it's-
builds up.
It does have
It's
a good
weird
sense
because
of build-up.
because Jesse Ware is like an indie artist, and this song was like a huge hit here, and I was like surprised to find out that.
Romania has the weirdest hits, I swear to God.
Yes.
The contrast
All the
between
time.
this song and the last song is huge in
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a huge jump in quality. That's a good thing.
Would it be inappropriate if I compared her to Adele? I thought that they have some similar,
Yeah,
Qualities.
it's okay.
Maybe.
very sort of like dignified and controlled in their sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
They do like sound very similar in both.
But,
of their sounds.
Jesse Ware is more 80s synth pop.
Yeah.
80s.
I mean, their music sounds pretty different, as is their voices. I just feel like the style of sound, like they're not like very loud
British.
and out of control. They have like they're sort of restrained and dignified.
British.
Yeah.
British. Okay. It's a great song.
Yeah.
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 Up next we have
Moving on to the next song.
Taxi by
Okay.
What's Up.
Oh. Yeah.
What kind of artist name is What's Up?
I don't know.
What?
I think
Yeah.
like in 2014 or something, he was everywhere in Romanian pop. Like every song had him featured somewhere. It was terrible.
What is up though?
He was on the Best Jam.
Yeah, Nicky Jam was.
Iarna pe Val. Cum se zice?
Oh. Yeah, I know that song. It's not on the playlist. He was also on Calameteo. That's one song that. Okay.
It's okay.
I don't know. I thought this was kind of like Romania's Happy, if that makes any sense. I mean, it was huge, like Happy, around the same time period. So I don't know. I kind of made that comparison. I don't know.
Okay, so any thoughts on Taxi?
The violins are pretty nice, and the song is pretty inoffensive, but I can't really see myself coming back to it.
I find it decent, but I'm pretty sure that the lyrics are about a guy who loves a taxi or something like that.
Just like everything is a taxi.
It's like a guy whose life is terrible and he wants a taxi to take him away anywhere.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, it's a pretty moody track. It's melancholic. It's relaxing. I like the strings. It kind of reminds me of Justin Timberlake.
yeah, the strings were a nice touch on the song.
I can see the Justin Timberlake comparison, honestly.
Strings always improve a song.
Yeah,
Mm.
strings and horns.
Yeah.
Definitely horns.
Mm.
So no
I think
sleeping.
That's it for that
No
song.
sleeping.
No sleeping. Oh my god, where do I begin? So, as you can talk
This is
first
one of
about its
the ones
background.
I listened to a few seconds of it.
You didn't miss out on much. It's a pretty terrible
Okay,
song.
so it was
Okay.
a hit, and I remember enjoying it.
This
And I
sounds
was looking
terrible.
through the old 2009 chart, and I said, "Oh, I know this song," so I added it to the playlist.
Alright, I did not like the song at all. I thought it was very irritating. The production and vocals were pretty grating. The guest verse was cringeworthy. The lyrics are
Yes.
weak, and overall, it just feels like the song is like a knockoff of popular party songs.
This song-
I think the song itself is okay. It's a 3 out of 5. It's nothing special. But the guest verse is terrible. JJ, what kind of name is JJ?
Yeah, that
Anyway.
guest verse. Oh my
Ice
god.
Twitch.
What
I
is up with that guest verse?
I don't know why a Romanian girl tried to rap. I have no idea. Don't ask me.
Well,
I find it
besides
catchy.
besides the obvious one that we're going to talk about later, this is the worst track in the playlist in my opinion. It's just a generic bland piece of shit that copies from other club anthems.
Nah, I can kind of see that, but it's just okay for me. It's not terrible.
Okay, so I guess we're done talking about that song.
Yep.
Okay, so my songs are up next, and we're starting this off with 1955 by Hilltop Hoods featuring Tom Fun and Montage as vocals in the chorus.
I thought the name
Pick
was
that
pronounced
number.
Montaigne. Like French.
Montage. I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think.
All four of you. It peaked at number 2 in Australia and was a smash hit on the radio because it's Hilltop Hoods, no duh. Personally, my opinion on it is it's a good song that's very respectful and a good tribute of the 1950s era, although it does have some questionable lyrics.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
It's
try
decent.
to look at the lyrics to understand what it is about, and I don't know. It's weird. I mean, some lyrics really are weird for this one.
Yeah, one of my favorite examples of the weird lyrics is Fox News got him lit.
Was Fox News even a thing in 1955? But
I don't
I want to
know.
look this up now.
So,
Give me a sec.
let me
I wonder what Quentin thinks about that lyric.
Fox News was launched in 1996.
Oh,
Well
So it's pretty clear that it's not accurate.
Indeed.
then, yeah.
Nope.
And I feel like there's
Is-
sort of a disconnect between the chorus and the verses, but I feel like that actually works to its favor. I'm going to be talking about it in more detail on my best of 2016 list. Spoilers, but like I
Whoa.
feel like it's interesting how like,
Spoiler.
like the verses they
addition.
try to like paint like this sort of idealistic picture of like a small town in the 1950s, and then like in the chorus like she talks about fears of living in the Cold War. I feel like that's a pretty interesting contrast to be making.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do very much like the song.
As for my thoughts on the song
How
overall,
about how about the small ads / interludes or whatever all over the song?
yeah, those were pretty cool. They added like a old-timey atmosphere to it as well.
Yeah, I love those. Those were some of my favorite parts, honestly.
So overall, I thought that this was a pretty good pop rap song. The instrumentation is actually energetic and varied. It's not like your typical sludgy trap beat as you would see on the American trap charts. It's just a really interesting sort of song, and the guest vocals are pretty good as well. I really like the song. It's probably my favorite of the songs on this playlist.
Oh, to be honest,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I just chose this song because it was like the biggest Hilltop Hoods hit of this year, but Hilltop Hoods do have some better songs, such as Cosby Sweater, which is like a much better song than this, but this is still a great song. So the next song is the exact opposite from great, Alarm by Anne Marie, which
Kill me.
peaked at number 7 in the Australian ARIA
Fuck.
chart, and in my opinion, is really, really crap.
I agree.
What?
This
The production.
song,
The production is
awful.
terrible.
it's so awful.
Everything
It makes
is terrible.
me.
The song is atrocious.
Yeah.
It is.
Like I feel
I
like
remember consider.
go on.
You go.
All right.
The
So,
Okay.
production is terrible. I don't know what is up with that. The synths used, and
I do not understand the synths used in the intro at all.
yeah,
The production is so terrible.
yeah.
The vocals are awful. It's
You sound
boring
insane.
and annoying as fuck at the same time.
It's an annoying, trudging, just awful song. Like, and this isn't. I remember considering this for number 1 on my worst list, and now it's not even on my worst list, but it's still horrible.
it really is. Yeah. I feel like
It
with-
really is.
I feel like the thing that kills it was like the vocals, which ranged from generic to irritating. Otherwise, it would just be an extremely generic pop song. But the vocals are something special.
Yeah, the
I
vocals
Yeah.
actually think that the vocals are okay. Like Anne Marie is an okay singer, but the melody and the production are so irritating and awkward.
Yeah.
It is a horrible
makes-
song.
It starts
If
to.
it was a hit this year,
So you guys think about Alarm? Also, hi, I'm the Mercenary, and I'm the other guy from B-Side. Follow me into it.
Yes, we were
Hey.
just talking about
Different
Alarm
Alarm?
and how much it sucks.
Yep, we're
Oh
talking about
god, it
Alarm.
sucks. Oh, it sucks.
it sucks so much.
I
It
especially
is
love the way it builds to a drop, but then doesn't drop, and instead
Yeah.
goes to a verse, and then goes,
I was about to
and then
say.
actually drops the second time.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get why they would make a choice like that.
It's like Climax but Usher, except that it's got the point of Climax by Usher completely removed from it. So it's just completely pointless and unnecessary. And, terrible.
Yeah, this song should never have been created.
yeah.
Okay, that's me done. Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
bye.
Well, I guess he just came in just to like talk about Alarm.
Yeah.
Anyways. Next up, Paper Cuts is by Australian rapper Illy and features vocals by Vera Blue for the chorus. Song peaked at number 2 in the Australia chart, and personally I think that it's an okay song that has some nice soulful lyrics from Vera and a pretty weird drop, to be honest.
I
Yeah.
would agree.
I
The
liked
chorus
it.
was good, and the rapping and the instrumentation was pretty generic but inoffensive, so I barely gave it a pass.
I don't know. It seems fake deep for me. I don't know. The rapping and everything, it just gives me this fake vibe. I don't know.
Yeah,
and
kind of like
The generic production, everything. It doesn't do
Candlelight,
anything.
Love the Way You Lie.
Yeah, but Love the Way You Lie is better still.
Love the
because
Way You
yeah,
Lie
Love
wasn't
the Way
fake
You
deep
Lie.
though. It was kind of horrifying, but it was pretty thorough in what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I think that Illy is okay. His verses are decent, and Vera Blue is really good. But what I really love about this song is the drop. It's so fantastic.
Meh.
I found the drop to be very weird, but it's okay. It's an okay drop.
It's okay.
Okay, next up is Stranger by beloved Australian EDM producer Peking Duck, featuring vocals from indie singer Elephant. It's still charting. It's peaked at number 12 so far, and it's still going strong. And personally, I find the song is okay with some pretty good vocals by Elephant.
I'm the complete opposite of
Okay,
that.
wait.
I thought that
Elephant is one of the worst. Oh,
I don't.
I
don't
hate
mind
Elephant.
her.
I hate Elephant.
Elephant.
She's the worst.
I've never heard another Elephant song in my life. Personally, I find
Oh.
it to be okay on
You
this
must
song.
have.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really like the vocals, honestly. I mean, they kind of, I don't know.
yeah,
They're not terrible, but they don't
Not
really
grabbing.
work.
the vocals
The
suck.
production.
I like the vocal melody and the instrumentation, but the vocals really bring it down.
Yeah.
I much
This
prefer the
is the-
production over the vocals, but the vocals are okay, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with that. Instrumental
Elephant.
is pretty good.
Is one of the worst artists ever. But her vocals here are her best ever.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of sad.
Then I will,
That's discouraging.
Yes.
I will not, I will not listen to an Elephant album then, I guess.
Didn't she do some song with Macklemore?
I think she
I'm
did.
not sure.
Really? Wait.
Didn't she do like a song called like Spoon Me or something? Or was that? Or
I
was that
just
Macklemore?
think-
Oh, I might be getting them confused because like you had Macklemore
No.
with his song Spoons, and then Elephant had Spoon Me. God damn it, guys!
Okay.
No, she
Oh.
never made a song with Macklemore.
Yeah, I got the two confused.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I guess I'll be
Macklemore
listening
has
to both
a
songs
song
today.
but it's not that.
I just linked her worst song.
Spoon Me.
The drop
That's-
is so atrocious.
To Stranger.
Yep.
Oh. Skrillex.
So Stranger.
His worst drop.
Skrillex is good, so I can't see how it can be that bad. I don't know. Wait.
It's his worst.
I don't like Skrillex, but that's an issue for a different time.
Yeah.
I respect.
I think-
Next
I
up on
think
the
the
B-side
only-
podcast, the entire discography of Skrillex.
Yeah,
would be-
I would enjoy
Yeah.
that. I would enjoy that.
Except
I think
no,
they
we're
like
not
that.
doing that next.
Alright, next
Oh.
song.
Okay, next song is the final song. The Trouble with Us is by producer and singer Chet Faker, featuring additional vocals were from Marcus Marr. It peaked at number 8 and was a pretty smash hit on the radio. In my opinion, I think it's a weird song that features some pretty good production with some of the worst vocal effects on the post-chorus that I've ever heard.
This song
I
is
liked
weird.
it.
The production is really weird for me because some percussion suddenly starts in the middle of the verse. It's really weird. The effect is really weird. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. It doesn't really work. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
okay.
that there was nothing wrong with it, like on the technical level, but I just didn't care for it at all. The vocal melody on the chorus just sort of irritated me for no good reason.
But like the vocal effects, like after the chorus is like with like that weird robotic noise. That is definitely the worst part of the song for me.
I actually think that the instrumental is pretty good. It's pretty catchy and has a groove, but there's this one little problem that the vocals are absolute ass, and that is very important in a song. so
That-
I
yeah,
don't like
the-
it that much.
The music video is pretty weird too. I don't know what is happening there. I don't want to find out.
Personally, me neither.
I thought it was okay. It's an okay song.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so that's my songs over. I don't know who's next.
It should be
RGS.
RGS.
Mine's, yes.
Alright.
Oh, it's RG.
Let's
Yes,
try.
Who's up next?
With
Oh Lord.
La Bicicleta. It's La Bicicleta by Carlos Vives and Shakira. I think
I
this
don't
is
remember
a very
much from this
enjoyable
song.
track, and it's mostly because of Shakira, but Carlos Vives is also a good singer, and it's probably one of the best in the Latin chart right now.
Yeah.
I don't remember much of this song, so
I think it's actually a pretty good song. I don't know. There's nothing special about it, but it just works. I mean, Shakira knows what she's doing, except in Try Everything.
I found the song. I found the song to be really sterile and boring.
Yeah,
don't know.
I thought the song was very K. Like, it's mostly fine, I guess, but it just didn't do anything for me at all. Don't really have a lot to say about it.
It's an okay
Yeah.
Shakira song. I mean, you know Shakira. Everybody knows Shakira.
Yeah, everyone knows Shakira. It is a good Shakira song.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
She has better song.
Definitely.
Hips Don't,
Hips
Hips
Don't
Don't
Lie.
Lie was her best song, but this is a pretty good song as well.
I feel like a lot of her best songs were the ones that crossed over to the English-speaking countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both
I think
Hips
this
Don't
is-
Lie and
this is
Can't-
one of
Can't
the
Remember
best.
to Get You.
This is one of the best Shakira songs in a while. I don't remember her last other song. I think, well, Can't Remember to Forget You was good, but not that good. And
It was average, in my opinion.
yes, and before that, I don't remember.
It was
any
really good.
other good song.
Uh,
Okay, so do we move on?
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess.
Okay, next is another Latin artist that crossed over to America, has crossed over to America multiple times. It's Enrique Iglesias with Duele el Corazón featuring Wisin.
Oh boy, Enrique Iglesias.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest, I
no.
don't really get the hate for Enrique Iglesias. Besides Tonight, that song was trash, but like, most of the time I felt he's fine. Nothing exceptional, but he just sort of blends in.
I don't know. This song,
He's-
Duele el Corazón is like the definition of average. I can't even
Wait.
say anything about it because it's so there.
Okay. So this song, I've heard that it's RGS, you know the verses, right? What you can translate it, right?
Yes.
How it
First,
starts.
it goes like, only in your mouth. I want to end up only in your mouth. All those kisses that I want to give you.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
care that you sleep with
My
him
God.
because because I know you dream I know you dream with seeing me again.
What the fuck?
The
Oh.
lyrics are not very good.
The lyrics are
You know what the best part about international
Well,
pop is? You don't have to listen to the lyrics. You can ignore them.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
like sometimes it's just like
the chorus
please
is
don't
okay,
go
but
out of your
the
way to
verses-
translate.
Yep. Yeah.
The lyrics are
none-
trash.
None of my. Besides La Bicicleta, you shouldn't translate any of the songs.
Yeah, especially for a later song. Especially for a later
Yeah, but we'll
song.
get to that.
Yep.
So for
I
for this
can't
one
wait.
here, I thought this was okay, but probably nothing I'd seek out either. One thing I did notice was that the beat sounded pretty generic. Like if you compare the beat here with like the beat on La Bicicleta, then they sound pretty similar. And you hear this in like
Yeah,
almost
I
every Latin crossover song, and it just feels incredibly uninspired.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna tackle that later, but first let's move on to. Can we move on? or-
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Hasta el Amanecer by Nicky Jam. This song has very questionable lyrics too.
Oh.
It does, but I like it. I
Um,
honestly like it much
I-
better.
I also thought it was very okay. I'd probably like it a lot less if I actually bothered to look up the lyrics, but I just don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, same here. Exactly the same here. It's
It
just
sounds
okay.
generic.
It's just okay, and I don't care about the lyrics. I don't want it to ruin the song, even though it's not that good in the first place. Whatever.
I find it really boring. It's about a guy who finds a woman that he doesn't know about and says, "Hey, I want to be with you until the sunset, until the sunrise."
Eh?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's very generic. I should have picked a much interesting song. It's just boring.
Yeah. The next song is interesting.
Oh my god.
Oh my
The
god.
the next song is the best song in this entire podcast. It's Daddy Yankee with Shaky Shaky. A more
Shaky,
masterpiece that will transcend to generations and people will remember it. And
It's
So I had some audio
It's
troubles on my
about-
end just now, so for anyone who's watching this that didn't get it, it's Shaky Shaky by Daddy Yankee.
it's
Yeah.
like modern day Shakespeare. I can believe it when I heard it the first time. It's so good.
This song has the least redeeming features out of any song I've listened to this year. If it charted in Canada, it would be #1 on my worst list. It's dull, plodding,
No.
monotonous, repetitive, and
it's
stupid.
amazing.
I feel personally
it has
insulted that
real-
this exists.
It
Let
has
me
great
translate
lyrics.
some of the lyrics.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Oh my god,
It
no.
has great lyrics like shaky shaky and shaky shaky and shaky shaky and especially shaky shaky. The passion that he has when he says shaky is unbelievable.
Mind if I pull it? Yeah, I don't like this at all. I
I
feel
should go hotter than Harry.
His voice,
And hard.
Daddy Yankee, what a name, Daddy Yankee. Daddy Yankee's voice is so terrible on this. I don't get it. It just sounds like trash. It has no redeemable qualities.
I agree. Like, there's not even like any good melodies to justify it. It just
Okay.
it's like this really generic
Boom,
gray
boom,
goo.
boom, boom, boom.
It should not exist.
Boom, 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 boom. The bass line is good.
It almost sounds like a
Boom.
parody. It doesn't sound like an actual song.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Okay, guys, I need to translate the chorus so that you can see the magnificence that is shaky shaky.
Okay.
It goes like this: shaky, 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 shaky.
Do tell us more, please.
Very interesting.
I know this
Wait,
guy is the best
let me-
lyricist I've ever heard.
Shaky, shaky, shaky. Shaky.
Shaky, 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 shaky. You see her as she does her thing, and you see her. That's
Wow.
the best chorus of the year, 10 out of 10.
Let me translate some part.
I'm
Earthquake.
a motherfucking shake boy.
Earthquake, go hard. Earthquake. Earthquake, we went.
What?
Is Big Sean on this track?
We should have a mashup like shaky, 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 ass, shaky, at the same time.
I mean, they're both
It would've
incredibly
been
I mean,
monotonous and stupid, so maybe they would go together well.
S is actually good, so.
Okay,
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like Ass in comparison looks like a masterpiece.
ass is
Yeah.
a masterpiece anyway.
Uh,
Okay, real talk, but Shaky Shaky is the worst song in the playlist.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
completely shit, and
It's
Yeah.
the second worst.
it's
I
what
mean,
would be the What would be the first words, Rob?
I don't think.
Alarm.
Oh,
I actually feel
That
like
makes me
Alarm
die.
has more redeeming features than Shaky Shaky does.
yeah. I don't think the worst song on the playlist will be discussed today, but whatever.
Alright,
There,
so
I don't know if you know this, but every single one of my 5 songs has like the sad same rhythm. It goes like tun 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 tun.
yeah, that's what I was
Dun, dun,
talking
dun,
about.
dun, dun, dun. All of those
Yeah.
songs, and it's only those 5 songs. These Latin charts have like the exact same beat. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I think they were
I guess-
produced by the same guy.
I guess it will get a bit boring after a while. If that's
got-
all you heard on the radio.
Like
It got pretty boring just as I was listening to them on this playlist.
Like, say what you want about DJ Mustard, but at least he shakes it up a bit.
Yeah,
He shaky,
He's
shaky,
shaky,
shaky, shaky up.
Yes.
He shake. Good job. You win. You are winner.
alright, moving on, I guess. Our next song selections come from Jarrett, aka Pop Music Onions, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, so as a fellow Canadian, I will be talking about his songs and explaining them. Alright, so our first track on here is Jealous, I Ain't With It by Chromeo. This song was kind of a minor hit, I think around 2014 or so. I remember hearing it like during the summer of that year, and I feel like I should hate this, given that the lyrics are pretty similar to Jealous by Nick Jonas, but I kind of like it. It's a pretty enjoyable pop song.
I mean, I don't know, it's better than the Chainsmokers song at least. So that's a plus.
We're talking about Jealous first.
Oh,
We'll get to the next one in a bit.
oh,
Jealous by
okay.
Chromeo.
Jealous. Yeah, it reminds me of
Well,
the other Jealous a lot.
Yeah, by
It's okay.
DNC.
DNC. No.
It's okay.
Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Nick
Well,
Jonas.
it's the same. They are all the same.
Jealous.
They're all the Jonas
I'm just
brothers.
waiting for like, when is Kevin Jonas gonna start a smooth jazz band or something?
No,
I would love to see that happen.
Kevin Jonas is gonna be the next Kendrick Lamar. Like he's gonna spit fire and talk about politics.
While
Kevin
simultaneously
Jonas with his
delivering
screamer rap.
crappy guest verses.
Kevin Jonas featuring ex ambassadors, Logic,
Why?
Sign Loop, Imagine Dragons, and Knuckles.
Yeah.
I torture you.
Alright,
Why do I even do that?
we've gotten sidetracked, so let's move right along to the next song. Closer by Tegan and Sarah. I have no idea when who left. Oh. Alright, so I've no idea why I didn't remember this before, because I remember it was big on the radio some years back, but like whenever people talked about it, I completely forgot that it existed 100%. I did not remember anything of it whatsoever. Neo continues to hold the title of having the best song called Closer. I'm still super underwhelmed.
What about Nine Inch Nails?
I haven't
What
heard
about
it.
Deadmau5?
I haven't heard that either. Anyway, so
I'm still.
What about
I
the
still
Chainsmokers
agree with,
who got
Neo.
the mattress from Boulder? Then they are never getting older.
so Tegan and Sarah. I'm still super underwhelmed by this. I'd probably like it if it was someone else singing, but I don't really like the vocals here at all.
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean-
really like the vocals either.
I mean, the way it pitches up at the end of every lyric, it's annoying. A little bit closer,
Yeah,
something like that. It's really annoying
Bit of
after a
an
while.
echo there.
Yeah, Tegan and Sarah aren't that. Tegan and Sarah aren't very good singers. That's why this song isn't that good.
Yeah.
It's still
I like it.
miles better than the Chainsmokers one, at least.
It is.
I disagree, but I'm in the minority.
Oh god.
Oh lord.
Fucking hell.
Alright, you should stop that now for copyright. I don't know if the copyright filters would pick up on something like that, but with YouTube you never know. Alright, any other thoughts on
I'll
Closer?
mute you. I'll mute you. Stop RGS.
He's done now.
Okay. So this song Closer is great. It's one of the best pop songs of 2013 in my opinion. The vocals aren't amazing, but they're serviceable. The music is pretty great. I love it. It's really fun and really enjoyable, but I prefer the Neo song.
Oh,
Honestly.
Yeah,
And
the new
Neo's
song is
completely
very good.
amazing.
Neo's
Yeah.
song is great.
I prefer
The Nine
Demo
Inch
song,
Nails
but
song comes in third.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's Neo, Nine Inch Nails, Tegan and Sarah, and way low is the Chainsmokers one.
Yeah, Chainsmokers going down at an all-time low.
Yeah.
please don't.
I mean,
Don't say
I
such
mean,
things.
they hit the lowest of lows of Don't Let Me Down.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I was
so
doing
no.
this Bambi.
We are not discussing this now.
Yes.
Anyway,
Moving swiftly on to Your Man by Down with Webster. I remember this song
It's
from
fun.
the old days, but I didn't really like it then. I know I had musical opinions when I was a dumb kid. That's shocking, and I certainly don't like it now. I think it's pretty awful. There's like, no like real melodic foundation to any part of the song, and the vocals are pretty bad. I don't care for it at all.
Yeah,
I like this song. It's fun.
I mean,
Shout out to TechJet. He likes the song. It's
shaky,
cool.
shaky, shaky. It's an okay song.
I don't
thought
know.
that he wouldn't like the song since it's similar to like the worst Headley songs.
No, he thinks this is more along the lines of Mariana Strange.
I don't know
Marianas
anything
Trench.
about Marianas Trench, so but I'm
I've
assuming
never
that's a
listened
really
to the
offensive
good Headley
comparison.
Song.
They are the good Headley with an amazing vocalist.
Headley had some good songs, like not all of them, but there were a couple that I enjoyed.
It's
I
only
don't
the,
think
it's only
Mariana
the-
Strange has any bad song.
I've never listened to either Mariana's Trench or Headley, so I have no opinion.
I'll be listening
Yeah,
to
thank you.
Marianas Trench discography next year, so check back with me
Oh.
then.
Oh. I think Your Man, it's okay. It's a generic rock song. Actually, the music video starts with some organ playing, and I thought, oh god, this is gonna be awful. But then it was part of the skit, so I was relieved.
I don't know, it's bad, but it's bad in a generic way, so I don't really have much to say about it. It's just kind of bad. I don't know. I don't think there's a lot to enjoy about it.
Oh, I completely forgot that I wanted to like read off Jarrett's opinions about the songs as well. So I have them like in my private messages right now. The first three are some of his favorite pop songs of recent times, and that's it really. The other two songs we're about to get to.
Oh,
That's a nice segue. Our next song here is "Take a Minute" by Kanan. This is not as good as "Waving Flag" in my opinion, but it's kind of decent.
oh, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice it. I kind of hate Waving Flag because it reminds me of Coca-Cola, but that's a
I'll be
personal
right back,
thing.
guys.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Pepsi is way better.
Ew.
Not Coca-Cola.
Yes. Pepsi is better than cola.
I have no strong opinions, whatever. But I don't like, it sounds like I am being, I don't know, it sounds like it tries to sell me something, that song Waving Flag. This one, Take a Minute, is better by default, so.
It's pretty bad in my opinion.
Jarrett
Not
says that
much to
this.
talk about.
Jarrett says that this is a really good song and that Kanan shouldn't have been a one-hit wonder.
Well, technically, Waving Flag only picked at number 80 or something, so it's not really.
It did? That song was huge though.
Let me check.
Yeah, that's almost everywhere.
there are two versions. There's Waving Flag and Waving Flag Celebration Mix.
Oh,
The
that might
first
explain
Oh.
it.
Picked at 90, the first one picked at 99 and the second one at 82. So no, it wasn't a hit.
That's interesting.
I know Waving Flag. Oh my god. Oh my
I'm
god.
shocked that like these didn't peak higher. This was like must be one of the biggest songs of all time to not be a hit on the charts.
Yeah. And take a minute, I don't know. I kind of like the lyrics, I guess. The production is okay. So I guess the repetition in the chorus is pretty weird, but I don't know.
All right, Jarrett's final submission is where's my list? Co-Pilot by Christina Maria featuring Laza Morgan. I have no idea who these people are, and I only heard of this song like pretty recently. In Jarrett's opinion, this is an example of how Canadian pop music isn't always better. Sometimes there are really generic and lazy songs that are hits. I myself thought that it was decent but kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
Meh.
I found it.
Pretty generic.
I found the production annoying, but the vocals were okay. So
I thought the lyrics were pretty bad, but I mean, kind of cheesy, not really bad, but I don't know. That can be my co-pilot or whatever. It's cheesy. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So we are talking now about Pelangi by Hivi.
HIV.
HIVI.
HIVI.
Kind of a shitty
Exclamation
name.
sign. I found this song boring.
I thought this song was absolutely terrible, honestly. Maybe the worst song on the list.
I thought
I
it was
mean-
pretty nice. Kind of relaxing.
I mean, it sounds like it's building up to something, and it doesn't get there, and it's annoying as hell. It sounds like an intro to something. It doesn't sound like a song.
Yeah.
I thought it was alright. Relaxing. Nothing special.
I appreciate the live instrumentation, but the song itself is boring.
Yeah, I get that. But it's not only boring, it's boring and annoying, so it's worse.
It's kinda annoying. Any thoughts?
No, I've said my piece on it. Right, our next song is also not pronounceable.
Wait, I try. Que se purnan
Cinta.
cinta.
This is by someone called Rizky.
And yeah,
It's not risky.
I thought it was decent.
it's not a risky song.
It's I don't really love jazz, and I certainly don't like Asian jazz. It's not really my style. I like the live instrumentation, but it doesn't have enough bite in my opinion. It sounds a bit sterile.
Yeah.
That's fair. Any other thoughts on it?
I found it pretty boring.
Yeah, it sounds average and boring and pretty forgettable, honestly.
Right, up next on the list is a song called Kali Kadula by Reza.
Oh my god.
This was also a decent piano ballad. I don't really have a lot to say about it.
It's
Yeah.
boring as the last two songs.
Yeah. I honestly think all 5 songs are kind of boring in this list, but I don't know. They're not for me.
It's maybe difference of
I actually really like the vocals
Nation.
in this one, but yeah, it's not very good. It's boring and slow. If it was a bit faster, I would like it.
Yeah.
Right, moving on, I guess, to Pamit by
Toulouse.
Toulouse.
Clueless.
Toulouse.
The next song on the list is also by him, so I'm not going to try to pronounce that again. I felt this song was fine as well. I don't really understand the lyrics to any of these, so I don't have a lot to say about it, but I thought that the music video was pretty cool because it was shot in Prague, which is where I plan to live in the future. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this one was a bit stronger, but not by much. I don't know. I like the production well enough, but I don't know a lot about the lyrics or anything, so I don't know.
Yeah, when you don't know the lyrics, then you're pretty limited in what you can discuss.
But I guess it sounds fine if I have to talk about this.
Honestly, this is such a snooze fest. I don't like it. It's pretty boring. I guess the music video is nice. The locations are nice, I guess. So
Yeah.
Alright, next song is Ruang Sendiri, and this
by the same guy.
yeah,
By
and
the
this
same
was
person.
also decent. I still have literally no comments about it whatsoever.
This is the exact same song, but it's more faster and more lively a little bit. But yeah, these are pretty similar. I don't have a strong opinion.
yeah.
I don't even really know how it goes. It's hard to remember. But I remember it being just okay.
I found the last song to be better than this song.
That's fair. Alright, moving on from those, we have a bunch of Romanian songs submitted by Starboy, if I'm recalling correctly.
No. The next songs are from Marco.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, Mark.
Yeah.
yeah.
The
There,
they're much interesting than the last ones, at least.
indeed.
uh,
Alright, so
Yeah.
the first one is... Christ, these
The
names are
first
gonna
one-
kill me.
The
Tech.
first one.
Yeah,
TechJ 12
The first one
Sati
is-
by ET. Or is it ET by TechJ 12 Sati? I don't know.
I
first
know
one
I know
is-
that the
first
J
one
is
is
supposed to be
ET
pronounced-
by
yeah.
Katy Perry and Kanye West.
Alright, so the song with the number 12 in the title is what we're
Yes.
gonna refer to it from now on. I thought that the female vocals and instrumental were good. The rapper was complete shit.
yeah.
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 Same.
I mean,
that's
I like the electronic trance vibe.
yeah. I really like it actually because I don't know. I like those.
It reminds me
bands,
of Deadmau5.
and not really too much.
Not really, but
I don't know. It reminds me of Eurodance, like a
yeah.
lot of old European dance songs that are all great, and I love them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like this actually. It's an interesting song.
It's nice. Good song. Moving on, I guess.
Yes.
The next song is called Tugo Nesreko by
Yes.
By
I don't have the list.
Suvena.
Zabulka.
It's whatever. I think it means red apple, so I'm just gonna call it red apple. The instrumental is good. The vocals are meh.
Uh,
I like the instrumental.
I think it's a completely okay song.
Yeah.
It's okay. I found it to be okay. There are some good elements and there are some pretty bad elements.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tugo Naresco doesn't mean red apple at all. It means grief and misfortune.
No, I meant
Oh,
like the name of the artist is like red apple.
Oh,
It's pretty similar in like all the Slavic languages, so I figured that out.
Oh,
what did Rob just post into the international music?
Oh my.
oh my god.
Oh.
Rob,
why?
Moving right along, there's a song
okay,
called
yeah. It is red apple.
Karabaya by Zabranieno Bushenia. I believe that's
is-
correct.
Yes, is spot part of the title or not? Or I don't know.
I have no clue.
There's a parenthesis spot. I don't know what that is.
Me neither. Alright, I thought the Karabaya song was decent.
It's
It's
kind
pretty
of
good.
it's kind of long. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of long, so that drags it down a bit. I mean, it just goes on and on.
It has that nice new wavy bass line that I like.
Yeah.
I didn't really notice the bass line that much.
I
I
find this song to be pretty weird. Like he doesn't really sing. He speed talks through it. Also the guy in the music video has a really terrible haircut in that.
Yeah, what a
It's like
haircut
it's like he
has.
tried to copy Skrillex and failed miserably.
Alright,
Do.
moving on, I suppose. To a song called Teshke Boye by Goran Bare and Maike is, I believe, how it should be pronounced. I don't really remember the song, but according to my notes, it was meh.
I remember the
It's-
music. I noted that the music video was really weird, and that I didn't have a lot to say about the song itself. I mean, it's not weird, but
Yeah.
it's like with Jesus imagery and shit like this. I don't know.
The,
I like the song, it's
the
pretty
music
good.
video is. I can remember the music video much. The song itself.
Yeah.
I like the song. It's pretty good. It's kinda metal, I think. Genius.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. And I like the planets in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah,
RGS
it's
just
pretty
posted
awkward.
something onto- RGS just posted something into one of the text channels on Discord. If you guys are viewing, I'm wondering. And
Alright, I'll overlay that over the video so that our
Thing.
audience can see
Yeah.
that too.
yeah,
Okay.
next up, I guess.
Yeah.
I completely forgot which song we were talking about.
It was the one after the space one. We were talking about Teske Bojack
Oh.
or whatever.
Alright,
Yeah.
Now we
Teshke
talk
Boye.
about
So-
podcast rate.
Budka Sretsi by this Goran Bare and Blatsenetsi.
Blatsen-
I don't know.
Laseniki.
I'm not familiar with these
Laseniki.
characters. I'm just going by how it be pronounced in Slovak. So if there's any
Maybe.
other Slavic people watching this and I got it wrong, then I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was decent in my opinion. The instrumental was pretty nice.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
quite like
really.
the vocals actually. It's got a nice got a nice. The vocals just have a nice feel to it, especially the vocal melody.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
It's a good song.
I don't really like it, but I can't really say why. It's just okay, but I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me. But in general, I don't really like those rockish songs, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I
Starboy,
guess-
these next ones were yours, right?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
Okay,
You wanna introduce
these
us to
are
them?
Starboy's picks.
Should I talk about them?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
The first one, Hot by Ina. I picked this one because I think it's a good example of Romanian dance pop, which for a while it was actually really strong. Ina is probably the most popular Romanian artist, or one of the most popular Romanian artists in the international charts. She didn't really have one big hit, but she had a bunch of smaller hits in Europe, and this was one of them.
Yeah. I never
Well, I
really liked Ina other than a few songs, but this one is pretty decent.
I thought this one was just kind of generic and forgettable.
I quite
Yeah.
like this
I
one.
think
Even if it is a bit forgettable, I do quite like it.
this song is okay, but I don't like the other Ina song that got big. That is Cola song featuring J Balvin. This one.
Yes.
Wait, Cola song?
Really
Yeah,
terrible.
okay.
I heard it right.
Yeah.
Cola song?
Yes,
Oh my.
I got that Coca-Cola
Yeah.
bottle shape.
Oh god.
Well,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
because wait. What the fuck?
But
Oh,
Anna-
fuck.
J Balvin, oh boy.
The Safari guy.
yeah,
Oh boy.
the production is still pretty good, but the
wait.
lyrics are
Guys, wait a second. Wait a second.
yes. We can cut this, right?
Habang kate. Habang kate. Fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
Shooby-doo. Shooby-doo. One, do, 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 do. Shooby-doo. Shooby-doo.
Okay. Problem fixed.
Alright.
Alright.
So,
Uh,
next song, I
sorry.
guess? Unless anyone else has anything to add about Hot.
It's enjoyable.
Mediocre, but still miles better than Cola song.
I have to listen to that like right after this podcast is over.
Oh,
oh,
it's so shit that J Balvin was so popular in 2013 because now Daddy Yankee collaborates with Ina and Alexandra Stan.
oh.
This is
Wait,
the
what song?
weirdest
Balvin
combination
collaborates.
of pop acts I have ever heard.
Wait, what song? Is
Uh,
that?
Ina and Alexandra Stan. You
I
know
swear.
the song.
I swear
Uh,
every single Latino guy, and really every single.
Oh, yeah, we won
Latino
each
collaborates
name.
with everyone. I mean,
Yeah,
it's Daddy Yankee with Enrique Iglesias and then J Balvin, and they all make a song together, and
yeah,
it's just crazy.
yeah.
Next
Yeah.
song will be controversial.
Oh,
Like it.
We like
Um,
it by Roa.
Rise
Roa.
of Artificial,
Raw.
which
Yeah,
is one
let
of the
me
most
Roa.
one of the most fake deep band names I have ever heard.
Let me talk about this a little bit because I think there needs to be a little bit of context for this one.
Go on.
This band, I think it has the same guys as another very famous band, Shuye Paparude, which didn't really have any hits per se, but it had a lot of very popular songs at parties. They're kind of electronic, kind of, I don't know, like that. And they made this song, it became an instant huge hit. What I linked is actually the English version, because there's a Romanian version which is better because the lyrics actually make sense. This one, they translated them word by word and the references are missing and I don't know. But I guess
It sounds stupid.
yeah.
English is
Really
stupid.
dumb.
Yeah, I thought that this song was unintentionally the most hilarious thing I have seen this year. Like, the vocals are like someone that is trying to be taken seriously, but are unintentionally absolutely hilarious. In an ironic
But-
way, this is an amazing song, but unironically, it kind
No,
of sucks.
but it's intentionally ironic. Like
What?
the guy is, it's a joke song in a way. The guy is not serious, but he has a serious voice when he sings. Yeah, we like it.
Well, I
We
guess
like it.
Yeah,
We like
I guess he met. I guess he did exactly what he was aiming for because the song is hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
really fun at
It
parties.
is very hilarious.
It has
Yeah.
a lyrics where you put pennies on the train, the thing that the train
The track.
goes on. Yeah, the track.
My
Yeah.
dad used to do that with Stones when he was a kid.
Yeah.
It's a fun party song. It's dubstep-ish.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's really dubstep, but yeah, kinda.
It's proto Skrillex. Before Skrillex.
This came out after Skrillex, so it's
Kinda.
post Skrillex, whatever, doesn't matter.
The other songs are more Skrillex-ish,
Yeah.
like Daya.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah.
So are we done talking about this song?
Yeah, sure.
This song is a fun party jam. Yeah, we like it. We like it.
Alright,
Like
moving
it,
on, I guess.
Like it. Save me my Bonianti.
Oh, Morandi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually really like this song. I think it's much better than the Love is the Answer Angel song, which we discussed earlier. I really think it's a really strong song. I love the production. The lyrics are kind of cheesy, but they're okay. And I especially like the ending of the song. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay,
the
can I
ending
say
was the
something
best
really
part.
quick?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
so a big part of Morandi is Marius Moga,
Yes.
and he's a big producer in Romanian industry, music industry. He actually worked on a Maroon 5 album.
Oh my.
That's
Oh
the,
my god.
that's the biggest achievement.
Which album is this?
Romanian music
what album?
industry. The one that has payphone.
Oh,
Alright,
That's
Yeah,
not-
and wait it. And after that,
that's not really an
Marius
endorsement.
Marius Moga became jury at The Voice,
Oh my.
like Adam Levine.
Oh.
Oh my.
Alright, so the album is called Overexposed.
Yeah.
That is the most fitting title for an album because
Yeah.
Live used to be exposed in that
Mm.
in
They're
2012.
still are overexposed. I mean,
Yeah, but now they only have one song and it's not technically from them because I'm not convinced that Maroon 5 worked in that song.
It's kind of ironic how like Panic at the Disco with only one band member left sound more like an actual band than Maroon 5 do.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's a pretty good comparison.
Kind of sad. It's kind of sad, Panic at the Disco, really, but I guess that's another subject for another time.
Yes,
Yeah.
coming 2017.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah, coming
Yeah.
soon on the B-Side podcast, discussing the career of Panic at the Disco.
We should also make a podcast discussing terrible Kendrick Lamar verses because
I'll make a list of that.
Alright, I don't think I've
There
said
are-
my opinion on Save Me yet.
Yeah.
My
Oh.
opinion was the complete opposite of Starboys. I felt that was not as good as Angels, but it was still a pretty solid track.
uh,
I I like Save Me. It's fun. It's memorable. It's a good
Pretty
song.
good, honestly.
So,
Okay, so
Next
song.
is Chica Bomb.
Chica
Dan
Bomb
Bolan.
by Dan Bolan. Dan Bolan, the guy singing singing this. He's not really singing, he's just saying Chica. But the guy who's technically the credited artist is actually the same guy that sang Numa Numa, Dragostea din Tei, more exactly. So
Yeah.
he remained big for quite a while after Numa Numa was no longer hit in Europe, but only in Romania. And that was his attempt to be, I don't know, more sexy, I guess. More, I don't know. I find it,
He's Justify My Love.
yeah,
In a
kind
way.
of. I find it really weird how he doesn't actually do much in this song. The song is actually sung by someone who's not even credited on the
Oh my
title.
God.
He just
Wait, really?
yeah, he just says "and chica." That's all he does on the whole song.
Chica Bomb.
Boom, boom.
Alright, so, well, first of all, the title makes me not want to take this seriously at all, but the actual song, it was decent until the drop, which lives up to the title of the song and is hilariously embarrassing and inept.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's
Drop is hilarious. Huh?
Oh, who
I'd
left?
say it's so bad it's good in a way.
Yeah, I could see so bad it's good, honestly.
Yeah, I don't necessarily
yeah.
agree, but I understand your point of view.
It's not the most terrible thing in the world, but
I kind of like it in a more ironic way, I guess. From a more objective point of view, it's terrible, but it's kind of funny, actually.
yeah, it is.
And
Okay, so should we move on to the final song?
yeah, I guess.
Yes.
The final song, yeah, Starboy, you can introduce it.
Undeva în Balcani by Puya. I chose this song for two reasons. One, to show more, I don't know, rap,
Thoughtful
Romanian rap, because that was lacking in, there was JJ, but that doesn't count. And secondly, there were some, I don't know, more, I don't know how to explain this, Manele influences. Oh.
Wait. Okay.
Go on.
I don't know. Rob, if you
For some
can
reason I
explain.
dropped out.
Okay, so this is Undeva în Balcan or somewhere in Balkan, if you will.
It's a song basically insulting and making fun of Romania and Romanians and everything, because we like self-deprecation.
Yeah, it's a popular theme in rap songs to hate your country and talk shit about it because it is shit. But
Welcome to Romanian rap.
yeah, one guy won Romania's Got Talent of that.
Oh my.
He blew all his money.
Well then,
Okay, but this song is kind of decent. The usage of autotune is pretty grating, but Puya's verses are pretty good. He has other songs that are enjoyable, American Dream, and I'm not really sure which one, but he has other good songs. He's one of the bold rappers because it was a big movement at one point where white bold rappers started showing up on the charts. Kelu, Puya, Guess
Oh.
Who.
Yeah. I thought about putting Guess Who, but I ended up with this.
Yeah, Guess Who was pretty good too, but he became kind of generic and boring.
So did Puya, actually.
Puya became
He
the
made that
manliest.
he made that terrible song with Ina that I don't even want to remember.
Oh yes.
I think I heard that song, but maybe I don't remember.
So for this track, it just didn't do anything for me. I thought it was kind of boring.
Yeah. I can see that if you don't understand the lyrics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mama canzone manele, asta era România mai vere.
I guess you really need to be Romanian to understand it, or at least you need to have some good knowledge of Romania.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Your music has to be really
It
good to
kinda.
carry the song by itself.
Yeah, I like how it sounds too, honestly. I mean, it's not anything really special, but it's kind of fun. Oh, the chorus is in English, and it doesn't really make sense because it's not connected with the verses, but whatever.
Oh,
So is that it about that song?
yeah, it kind of.
Okay. Well, those were all of the songs that we've all chosen for the international podcast. Thanks for everyone who's watched it and made it this far for watching our podcast. We'll see you guys later with, I don't know, are we going to do the discography of Coldplay next?
Yep. Next weekend probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys.
And the playlist will be available in the description as well for anyone who wants to hear all the songs that we've discussed.
Yeah, and I'll post the playlists on Twitter as well once the video's online.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys next time with the discography of Coldplay. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Bye.
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 Right.
Okay, you guys
Rolling
ready?
again.
New York City, I never will listen.
Okay.
You put it down like New
Like
New
York.
New
York
York
City.
City, I never sleep well
Never
Like
sleep
Los
well
Angeles.
like Los
My
Angeles.
fantasy
See
hotter
how
My
than
fantasy
Miami.
hotter than
I feel-
Miami.
Oh,
I
it's
feel
international
that.
love.
Oh,
it's
it's
international
international love.
love, baby.
Yeah, I need to go.
Oh, it's
Oh,
international
it's
love.
International love. Hey.
Oh. You can't catch me, boy.
You can't catch me, boy.
I'm overseas at about 100 G's for sure. Don't test me, boy. Don't test me, boy. Cause I rap with the best. Throw she free 05 to the death of me. Cremate my body. Let the ocean out.
This is
What's
terrible.
left of me?
I hate my life.
But for now, forget about that. Blow those. Baby, you're the referee. You could it down like
New York
Like New
City.
York
I never
City.
sleep.
I never
I never sleep well
Los
like
Angeles.
Angeles.
My fantasy hotter than Miami. I feel the heat. Oh, it's international love.
Feel
Oh,
the
it's
heat.
international love.